Hello, I decided to choose the country of France and talk about their culture and their differences with American culture and also how it has shaped the country of what you see today. So, France is one of the oldest countries in the world, so it is very dense with culture in the past. It is also dense with foods, arts, and languages. It also ranks second in the list of cultural influence just behind Italy. France is also located on the western edge of Europe. It has a current population of 67 million people. France is also home to the city of Paris, which is known as the City of Love. Just adding to the romantic identity of Paris, Paris is home to the Eiffel Tower, which is one of the most famous historical sites, having an average of 7 million visitors per year, making it the most visited monument that people have to pay for. The tower was constructed in 1887 and finished in 1889. It was built to celebrate the Centennial French Revolution. It's created out of wrought iron and stands 300 meters tall. The tower was named after the engineer Gustave Eiffel. He also helped design the famous Statue of Liberty given to the United States by France. France's government is officially the government of the French Republic. They have an executive power with a prime minister who is at the head of the government. Like most European countries, France uses euros as their currency. France and America have very different outlooks about culture, though. In America, it's not unusual to order fast food and partake in meals like that, but in France, you rarely find places like that to sit down and eat. France takes their food very seriously and find pleasure sitting down and enjoying every meal. France is also very rich in history. It is full of monuments, cathedrals, sites, and places to just go and enjoy the past of France. With America being a pretty new country, they just don't have places like that as populous. Also, with France being the birthplace of many refined artists, art is very beloved in the country. The people of France have a strong connection to art and history of art. In comparison to the United States, France spends $10 billion a year just on art. And America spends under with 146 million. France even has their own language, which is now spread across the world as they have spread French culture throughout. French people are very serious about preserving the language that they have had for thousands of years. France is also formal when they speak to others in daily engagements, unlike Americans. France will also even give kisses on the cheek to people that they are very acquainted with. Unlike America, France isn't as lenient on religion. The United States practices freedom of religion, but in most cases in France, it is not okay to be a certain religion. Both countries have very strong political roles when it comes to sharing their political beliefs in government. However, even though both countries have very different cultures, they both have grown over the years and have a very strong connection and friendship.